George, the big boss of the business, and this is the message from the North Central Regional Health Authority.
Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Pastor Hannah A. Parbu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on the street 919 FM every first and third Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19 verse 26, the Bible says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
He heals me when I'm broken. Strength where I've been weak. Forever he'll reign.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance, beat all talk.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
on the earth. I go sail on it. Oh Lord, I go sail on it. Whether it fast or slow, wheresoever it goes, I go in with it. Tell them I go in with it. I go sail when the tide is low. I go sail when the tide is near. If she going to hell and back, I go make the trip. I'm bound to make the trip. I sailing with the boat, sink or float. I sailing with the boat. I sailing with the boat, sink or float. I sailing with the boat. Through hurricane and storm, hell or high water come. And when she needs a push, I go into push like bush. If Trinidad is a boat, I go sail on it, sink or float. I have on the scrutiny, who plotting mutiny, and I watching them. I say I watching them. Who giving the captain lip, and all who abandon ship, and I'm marking them. I say I'm marking them. Stowaways, keeping free passage, castaways with excess baggage. Crimson pirates moving in to kill, but I'm sailing still. I say I'm sailing still. I'm sailing with the boat, sink or float. I'm sailing with the boat. I'm sailing with the boat, sink or float. I'm sailing with the boat. Through hurricane and storm, hell or high water come. And when she needs a push, I go into push like push. If Trinidad is a boat, I go sail on it, sink or float. I am a sailor by birth, calypso in my throat, and I'm sailing on. I say I'm sailing on. Trinbago is my tag, white and black is my flag, and I'm moving on. I say I'm moving on. It is right that I be on board, for in spite of the small reward, as she hastens to her destiny, she ain't leaving me. Know how she leaving me. I'm sailing with the boat, sink or float. I'm sailing with the boat. I'm sailing with the boat, sink or float. I'm sailing with the boat. Through hurricane and storm, hell or high water come. And when she needs a push, I go into push like push. If Trinidad is a boat, I go sail on it, sink or float. Pessimistic who think, so the boat going to sink. Tell them think again. I say tell them think again. And all who cherish the hope, anchor run out the road. Tell them hope again. I say tell them hope again. I go bail when she spring a leak. Trim the sails when the winds get weak. If she stalling and she need a push, I go push like push. Oh Lord, I go push like push.
Last music coming on from the mighty Trini is called Sailing. And sometimes you don't even have to talk, you could just let the music speak for you. That one came out in 1988, according to YouTube.
Yes.
Not me.
You have to say according to YouTube.
1988, and you hear what the mighty Trini said? If the boat sinking and it need a push, I will push and I will push.
Yeah.
Like Denise Plummer, not leaving.
Not leave. But you, what you doing?
Them don't know that already. I said that on radio years ago already.
Where you going? Sweden?
Switzerland. Switzerland, I go on if I could.
You can't go again.
But no.
You had to sink with the boat.
But no.
You had to sink with the boat.
With the whole world in a turmoil. You had to stay and fight.
You had to push that boat.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, good. I'll take a deep breath because you see this masses can't breathe.
Why the next one?
I don't have it.
All right. Okay.
I see coming down to the end of the week, I just put them to wash too now. The cloth ones.
Yeah.
And you see this one, oh God, that's suffocating.
Yeah.
And then I pull it tight too so it wouldn't fall down. So I'm feeling like I can't breathe.
No, don't pass out there, Kyle. Please get a mask.
Good afternoon, TNT.
Where
the weather is changing.
Oh, yes.
Or in some parts, it already has.
It's falling outside there, Kyle? Yeah, boy.
Yeah, because I'm watching it from through the glass building, outside dark.
It's very dark. Very, very.
Tropical storm threaded over the Dominican Republic
and
right
Haiti,
now.
I believe Haiti as well, right?
Yeah, part of Haiti. And it going towards Florida.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Well, we're in the rainy season, So, it's something that, we know coming. And you got to prepare for it.
Yes. Be prepared.
So good afternoon once again to Trinidad and Tobago, and of course those of you in the region and those of you locking us down internationally. How are you guys going on the outside? A sailing with the boat, sink or float, a sailing with the boat.
Oh yes. Time to do our roll call.
Do it now.
All right. We have Miss Marceline here, which is Tobago.
Tobago Sunshine.
Tobago Sunshine is here. We also have, is that Glennis?
Glennis.
Yes.
Glennis in the house. Cleetha is in the house. We also have Gemma.
Gemma is in here.
Hi, Gemma.
Gemma Charles. Gemma Charles, yes.
Who? Yeah, Gemma with all the hugs.
Yeah.
Me want a hug. Give me a bounce.
Why you want to hug? Oh, social distancing.
I want a hug.
Watch your distance.
Give me a bounce.
Send a bounce emoji.
And if you look too close, I even want no touching. No touching. I will do so, you know this?
No, but hey, I watched a video with a lady in the stage. She practically made herself.
My mother was telling me about that.
Listen now.
Glass enclosure.
Yes.
Pushing the trolley in
the supermarket.
My mom was telling me about that.
Listen now.
She's serious about her life.
Are you serious about your life?
Yes, the woman make a whole glass enclosure that incorporated her body and her trolley.
She must be a scientist or something. She have to know.
Well, let's say follow the science. So as long as you're following the science, you're good.
Donna is here.
Hi, Donna.
Oh, Lord. Hey, I saw... hey, Kami. Hey, Kami
saying plenty rain. Kami in Twin City. Kami saying plenty rain. It ain't reached down here yet.
Yes.
But we can see that it's coming. Kami say nice music for the rain.
Yeah,
Papa, your taste different for the rain, girl. That nice music for the rain.
Kami comes.
Hi, Raina.
I would ask what kind of music you just playing during the rain. But nonetheless, let's go forward. Anne Marie's here from Atlanta.
Atlanta in the house.
Yes.
She says both of you are such a great team. You're fine.
She has given us some trouble, but
Anne Marie, because a lot of people will be just stoops when I say what you said. Robert and I are such a great team. They will be stoops.
You don't find we are a great team?
No, but I find we are a good team. But everything is not for everybody.
Nobody wanna see us together. Anyhow, let's go.
Hi to who else here?
Who else there? Were? Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Yeah.
Janet here.
Janet is here.
Donna is saying it raining cats and dog up by me. Which cat you is?
Toko.
Oh, she in Toko?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, well,
No. Once I'm done with this, tell me, pick me up in Toko.
You know my brain. Glennis from New York.
Hey, New York in your house.
Hi, Margaret.
Margaret Alexander.
Margaret, where are you from? Because this is a name I'm not too familiar with. Margaret don't usually pop up in our feed.
Yeah, Margaret saying she's waiting for a
Hey,
great
look,
show.
Uncle Lennox.
Hey, round the
Hi,
corner.
Uncle Lennox and Angie.
And she's here.
Christine is in the house. Can we have a nation building songs today?
Oh, yes, I have one lineup.
You have one?
Yeah, my
Which one?
song together as one.
Well,
the one that burn out.
pop it in.
Can
Christine, we will try to oblige. Of course, in between the show too, we just take requests. So when only calling with requests for song, Christine said she wants nation building songs today.
Yes, ma'am.
Kenrick in the house. Gina. Gina is in the house. Bobby 007.
Wait, Bobby, that's a new one?
Bobby 007 in the
I
house.
never see a Bobby, you know.
I never see Gina neither.
We getting new fans.
I never see
supporters?
Kenrick neither.
Eh.
Leslie, hi Leslie, Florida. Leslie, prepare.
Let's buy a battery, a flashlight.
Fred weakening.
Non-perishable.
By weekend it coming for you all, so just prepare for that.
Yeah.
Because we know Florida prone to
Yes, that's what I was saying.
plenty storms.
Yeah, Judith is here.
Hi Judith, raining by me in Laventil.
Oh, Lord.
Which
Oh.
Laventil you from? Despa side, Main Road side, Sawa side.
Yeah.
3 Laventil.
Yeah. But when somebody say I'm from Laventil,
It could be any one of the 3.
you see so?
Despa side, Main Road side, Sawa side. I know one is Laventil though, eh?
Can you just say you from, anyhow?
Who you asking, Kai?
I'm from Laventil.
Gina from Rio Claro.
Mm-hmm.
And Bobby from Brooklyn. Says it's hot in Brooklyn.
Okay. Hot in Brooklyn. Lush.
Camille is saying nice weather for Alien Man to call in.
Yeah. Alien Man, call us in, give us the alien updates. You know, you're always welcome here.
Lisha calling or listening from
Sandy Grande.
That's my second home, you know. Avalon is in Maloney and she's saying it's raining in Maloney.
Oh melka We're gonna have some rain today, you know. We're gonna have some rain today.
Melka is in the house. Anderson, me and you both. Nothing. Anderson, nothing.
Nothing.
God is my protector.
Oh, yeah. Hey. We have a flag for that, but.
God is my protector.
Yeah, say it one more time. Cheers, confirmation.
That nothing.
And
Now we're not to Renee, to Veronica.
Yes. Dawn. Is it Dawn? Edwards?
Yeah, Dawn.
Yeah.
Marianne is locked on from New York. She's saying it's almost 100 degrees here. It's hot. Oh, Lord.
Too much or?
Maslin saying it's raining Big Stone here in Tobago.
Oh, God. Big Stone, you say?
No, there's not Big Stone raining now. That when the rain falling big and heavy.
Yeah. But yeah, if I'm outside, I don't know nothing about our culture.
And our slang and our phrases.
Big Stone. Big Stone.
Big and heavy.
Is that hail?
Kita is saying, what is wrong with the Supermarket Association talking about raising food prices? Just now we will what?
Talking basket
home.
Taking basket home.
We will be taking basket home. It is so ridiculous. Please, Dr. Rowley, bring back price control, please. You see, Kita, the problem is, it's not just a Trini thing. Right. I think we all know that by now. We've been playing so many clips here on the news where that is concerned. Rising food prices is a global issue. You understand? And this morning we played the clip and the president from the Food Distributing Association was saying, you see the freight cost?
Right. Yeah.
It gone up.
So that then...
It gone up by more than 100%. Then you have soy, wheat gone up.
Wow. We had
So
a
it's
caller.
not just here.
I think Andy the caller called in the other day and said he left with 5 items with $1,000.
$1,000.
I still.
Thank God, and you will get more information about it in the news this afternoon. The National Flour Mill saying although, wheat gone up,
Yeah.
shipping costs gone up, a lot of the raw material gone up.
Yeah.
They are trying their best by any means necessary to keep flour prices the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because we Chinese like we flour. And well, chicken on a shortage. Well, you ain't getting wings at all.
Yeah.
Drumsticks neither.
That's why I had a tonight, less.
And then you see where the oil spill in the Gulf of Paria last week. So all the fish and them dead.
Oh Lord. What is happening in the world?
Remember what I tell you? Remember that time I tell you? You see them trees outside here? I sure if we pick a few leaves and stew it down, we wouldn't believe how nice it is taste.
Yeah.
So that will be heading. No fault on nobody. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Margaret is saying, I am from Port of Spain, Prince Street. And, so when I pass in, I could pass and see you, Margaret.
Yeah.
Because I just passed there, Prince and the Nelsons. We're telling yourself. Andy calling us his two loving people.
Hey, Andy the caller. Yes.
Christine Edwards saying Natasha Wilson has a nation building song. Sweetie Auntie.
Oh, yes.
It's my country.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to know that I love you. Melka is in Aruka and she's saying heavy rains, lightning and loud thunder. Sanwa is raining as well according to Dawn. Diane is saying, hi, I'm from Cunupia and there's rain.
Rain in the place. Christine.
Yes. Oh gosh, if we had to continue to read out all your comments here, we would never go to the phone.
Joy, big up Joy. Everybody. And we didn't even touch YouTube yet, yeah?
Let me go over on YouTube. There will be strips in over there. So long all you on Facebook, all you wouldn't come over on YouTube. They like to tote.
What's that, boy? Erica, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Sean, you find marketplace?
Erica, Kwesi, Kevin saying play a Denise Plummer song called La Trinity.
Yeah.
Kevin is saying excellent song to start the show.
Oh, yes.
We start with the merchant. Yeah, we start with the merchant. Then we went into the sailing.
Sinking ship,
So, what's making the news?
Let's hear.
Well, we're hearing of job cuts. And it's on the Street 919 page. You could go there and get all the information. The Communication Workers Union, they are gearing up to do battle with TSTT based on rumors that they are about to cut 600 jobs.
Right.
And then where we had the article in the Guardian newspaper yesterday saying while many are preparing for the retail sector to open on Monday, some 6,000 businesses will not be able to reopen. And in fact, they are on the verge of permanent closure.
Wow.
And then we have the Ministry of Trade and Industry saying, where are these statistics to back this?
Right.
The Ministry of Trade and Industry doesn't have the information to back this, and they are very disappointed and concerned that figures like that could just be thrown out there. But did anybody do a survey? Where's the statistics? Because we deal with numbers and facts.
Yeah. You
understand? While we may look around and while you or I, somebody would know somebody who had a business and they really can't open.
Yeah.
But I think the problem is to put a figure, a 6,000. I think that's where the problem is.
Right. So you think the problem is where he came out and say, well, this is the amount. Yeah.
So we know a lot of businesses really wouldn't be able to open come Monday.
Right.
But that figure is a little, it ain't sitting too well with
the ministry.
The Ministry of Trade and Industry and some other people.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, how do we get those statistics though?
Is it that you go around
Yeah.
And you talk to business people. Monday we opening. Are you able to open?
That is it. Well, do we have
Did the person who make that statement did he conduct his survey?
Well, I will.
And if he conducted his survey, the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Industry, we want to see
the
results of your survey,
right,
because you can't just
throw things.
Those figures
Yeah,
on that.
yeah.
That plenty, eh?
That is a lot. Now, for me, when I go to the mall or I walk around certain places,
you would really see.
You will really see places empty or for rent, for sale. Right in Tong. A lot of
Tong famous
right in Tong is for sale, for rent. You know how much place for rent right now? If you have money, you could buy over somewhere in Tong. So, I'm not saying that the guy is right, but a lot of people, me, be going through that, that depression.
Because it's been so long.
It's 3 months now, huh?
So long, a closure.
Yes, 3 months.
Anyway, guys, we're going to go to the phone lines. It's open forum. Let us know what's on your mind. If you also want to touch on what we just spoke about, feel free to do so. The numbers
3420081. Of course, if you want to get us on WhatsApp, 771-1791 and 466-5391.
It's a boat. I go sail on it. Sink or float.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Hey, precious girl.
Oi. Oi.
Roberto.
Hey, Robert.
First let me start by saying, you're getting a feedback about feedback?
No feedback.
No feedback.
First let me start by saying the food prices is a very serious thing. It is a global shortage, and what has happened to the groceries, you see, we can't deal with it in an emotional, uninformed way. I don't deal with things that way, because we all have to eat Roberto, and we all have to die.
Oh, yes.
Some of the things that we must do.
Oh, yes.
What has happened with the businessmen? Now, we must always remember business. You don't go into business. Business is not charity. That's for the church and NGOs. Business, if Roberto, you are precious goods in business, it's for profit. I ain't talking about advantaging people or what. So what has happened is that the freights, America and China, I think, is buying up all, has raised their cost on their freights from $3,000 US to $20,000 US.
Yes.
So if you purchase a watch, precious sum at $500 US, and you put a markup on it as $100, sell me for $6, and the cost of it has gone up to $1,000. You're not going to still sell me for $600. That doesn't make you dishonest. That's the reality. Somebody had to cover your costs. So what else? And then they talk about it on the port. So we're going to reach a critical state. And Roberto is always so self-sufficient. So we had to wait for the budget next week. You see, agriculture, we had to go into this in a very serious way. Planting and growing our own food.
Oh, yes.
Meat staples, some of the main staples. So chicken, everything. America is here cleaning up the whole market.
Yes.
A cartel going on.
And
right?
China too.
So I can't talk on that. Me not expert of everything.
Yeah.
Mirage, I get somebody who owns a grocery or chain of groceries, like Mirage, he's a good one, right? Somebody else I get in contact with.
Okay.
Right?
We have the clips, we'll play them so the nation to hear.
Yeah. So So right. And that's the end it off here. Precious, just give me a tune, I've near Marshall You in a long while. That is my inspirational tune today. You know, the song, you that you had sung a couple of years ago.
Marshall,
talking about God now.
Marshall Montano?
Yeah, you.
Okay then.
It's all about you. You remember Roberto?
Yeah, you.
Right. Remind yourself.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. I want to hear that, Roberto.
Yeah.
And Precious, nice program. Listen, let me hear people say, Precious, don't forget the tuners, PewDiePie.
Nah,
again that.
Because I want to know how that fast-paced Marshall you tying into we things.
We hear that one in a long while.
Yeah, boy, that's a nice one, no? That's a really
That's
nice
a spiritual
one.
song?
Is that very...
It's what's happening to God. It's all about you.
Yeah, it's about a self-building. Yeah, self-esteem.
All right, my dear.
Yeah, man, take care, see that.
Yeah, man, most definitely. You're going to get it. Another thing, Robert, we have to reach at a place where we is needs versus wants. And a lot of us fall victim to that.
Yeah.
You understand?
We want.
Yeah, we're in a stage now where we only
cut out the chicken. Alien man, how much time alien man won all there to cut out the chicken, precious?
Let me tell you something. Saturday, my mom and I went to buy chicken at a chicken place. Somewhere down Central. Yes. It's got good prices down there. Great prices down there. So, the lady was telling us, well, the chicken gone up, however.
Yeah.
And they're really small. They're not getting the big ones as you used to get before. And another lady was there to buy the case. And she was saying, well, with the size of this chicken, I'm going to have to give them 4 pieces in the plate. Now, because I'm giving them 3, now I'm going to have to give them 4. It's big man I feeding. Now I thinking, well, if chicken gone up and you're not getting value for your money because you're paying more for smaller chickens. If you used to get them 3 pieces, well, now that I get 1.
Yeah, I get 1 chicken.
But she's saying she had to get them an extra piece now so that they get 4 pieces of chicken instead of the 3.
So instead of she budgeting
and cutting
down, she want to enhance and what, Father?
Good afternoon. Hello? Oh, that one get cut off. Let me try this one. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Blessings.
Is it Precious?
Yes, it is.
And
Roberto.
Yes, this is the guy who was trying to get in contact with Mr. I don't know if it's Subike Iliaman.
Oh, yeah,
I wanted to get in contact with him, yes, because of the pieces. But so what happened? My iPhone is currently down.
But that's why I'm saying.
Yeah, you cannot transfer the number onto me. But what I wanted to do is, what alternate arrangement, what you could do is actually send his number to, my number to him, or you could leave it at the station, and maybe tomorrow I could pass by to collect his number or whatever, his contact information. Because I don't know if the phone I currently using now, I don't already have that facility.
But that's what I realized, because I tried sending Alien Man number to you, and they're not even showing up on WhatsApp. So then I tried to do it in the reverse, and I'm not even seeing Alien Man on WhatsApp neither.
Right.
Well, I'll leave the number downstairs.
Yeah, right. Because I really want, because maybe a year and a half we heading back to Harvard now, so maybe I will need the vital stuff, information and background research. So anyway, I'll keep you guys posted, right?
So you're going to Harvard?
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you much. And maybe because we could talk some on your information, maybe we'll go through and yourself, maybe if you see me tomorrow or whatever like that.
Oh, yes.
Pass by before 12.
Okay, blessings.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
All right. Yes, we have people from Harvard. You stay there. If you leave that chicken.
Good afternoon.
For the program.
Good afternoon, Precious and Robbie.
Blessings.
Oi.
Hey, boy, you don't know me get on all ya?
Hey.
Yeah, grandmother say. Grandma say, them that talk so much, they carry me.
Oh, but that talk station.
Is that talk station?
We want to get, after they walk is the talk. Yeah. But let me tell you, we could make it if we try by the mighty sparrow.
What song is that?
We could make it if we try. By the mighty sparrow.
That's Sparrow, that's Stalin.
Don't tell me about that.
But there are 2 then.
We could make it if we really try.
Hey. All right, okay. All right. But we in our places.
So that 2, I never knew that.
Yeah. I like this.
I just know we could
make it if we try.
Good afternoon.
That's all. Let me take it there. Tobago Sunshine is in AA. It does hang up on me, that's it.
I will totally know. Is his grandchild?
His grandchild. You just talk too much, you.
We just talk too much.
You just only talk.
But it's a talk station.
You only talking.
We just try to include little music.
Up to now, you ain't say nothing. You only talking.
Station. What trouble is this? Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Blessings.
Roberto.
Robert.
And
Precious, good afternoon.
Blessings
to you. Olive Station, James, of Killer.
Oh, yes.
Hear it, sir?
How we been? Hey.
Roberto?
Yeah.
I hear you talk about dragon talk the other day.
Oh, Lord.
And you say it was mythological, no?
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't mythological. You can start a laugh from all now. 3 stories high. Wings broad like jumbo jets. The skin, well, let's have a description of it in Job 40 and 41. I know you ever read Job 41?
Remind me what it says.
Say again?
Remind me what it says.
Well, the description I given you here now.
Yeah.
Flames flying out in nostrils. The armor thick. Well, they was trying to say, well, try and see if they could go wrong that now. That's what Job was saying now. Look at the dragon. Remember, we ain't going to mention that in the beginning of creation. Those descendants is who we up against right now. That's why they just treat humans like cattle. That same dragon that get cast out let us say the war in heaven. No, I want to call you back a day to describe what our war in heaven look like. Right? Take his skin thick. Where you can take a 7.62 shot normal and shoot at you and roast you and barbecue and eat you. The duty, they're very ancient, mentioned in most ancient philosophy. It's real. It's a being. They say when it speaks, it's like a mountain talking to you now. The ancient history is that, and this is hidden in the Vatican, they just laugh at it, but this is true talking here. Putin, all of them know about the history of the beings that we have again, because they wheel and deal with them, right? Them same thing that they say get cast out of the heaven now, right? The history, they write a passage. They hate human beings because they are hydrogen beings. We are oxygen beings, and we resonate. And that is true. I want to hear Marshall Montano high frequency. Human beings resonate because we are oxygen beings. We resonate at a more higher frequency, and our technology does be magnanimously and inextricably higher than the propulsion we was in pursuit with the spaceship and stuff like that. And a dragon duty, and it's a bit recorded in the Bible. Anywhere humans is, wipe them out, eat them, devour them, kill them out. Now it's a more subtle kind of thing that's taking place because their descendants, the dragons have descendants as well as we are descendants of higher beings. Remember when you were laughing at the devolution? It's because we have higher capabilities, and the difference between an alien, you calling me alien man, and you is psychological. Because of the lack of understanding that we have of the cosmos, that is what makes us human.
Okay.
We have the ability to understand higher things, and the world leaders taking full advantage, and be fully enslaved, but we don't know. And that was the duty of the dragon, and their descendants is who's standing behind people like the Illuminati and the Rothschild and stuff like that. I will call a day and explain why in the Catholic, the head of all your religion, why they have high headway. There's a reason that they have that high top headway, right? And most of the other races that we don't know about, they are hidden behind these elites and stuff like that. Now, send the brother number, because he's a philosophy, I want to get to it. It's Harvard, he say he attended, I would really like to get into some discussion.
Alien man, you on WhatsApp?
Yeah, on WhatsApp.
Yeah, because I tried looking
but not
for
with this number, but you can send him this number. There's no
Alien man.
Right?
Yeah, but I tried sending it and I'm not even seeing it.
Well, you want to do later, I will send it to the 91.9 and thing. So, Mr. Roberto, dragon is not mythological. All ancient religions have them, and they are respected as very, very, very ancient beings.
Alien man, you know, I just try to give you the floor, right? I just try to get your background music. You're listening to your background?
Right?
Yeah,
but also too, I just wanted to close by saying the same thing you just laugh at in terms of the spaceship and what it looks like and the flying saucer and things. It operates under the same principles of the existence of a human being. All these things hidden below the pyramid and stuff like that. The supralumina, that has to deal with speed. The speed of your consciousness, the fastest frequency that in existence is consciousness. When you close your eyes, that is not darkness. I'm going to close now.
Alien man, I want to hear, what is the future for humanity?
The future for humanity, here it is we have to raise our understanding, our consciousness, to understand that life is not just about eating, making money, materialism, and exploiting nature, and because our ancient history is that we live in harmony with nature, and we were never invasive to nature. That is why I have things like the pyramids and stuff like that. But we were coerced by what you just call the devil in order to lower the frequency. Now, it have a lot of connections in terms of why they're doing it, but they are an exploit. They never realize no religion have nothing to say about the human race. Everything is bad for millions and thousands of years. But Roberta, I don't want to take up the whole program. But if I get you on other days when earlier, having discussions, I'll try and connect some of the dots and stuff like that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Alien Man. Joy, can you send us the song request because we're not seeing it again?
Yeah. Okay.
So that we can play it.
Alien Man, if you're listening, I will
He
call...
is listening. He just come on the phone.
Oh, Lord.
Just talk to Alien Man.
First thing. On TV, right? I will call you, right? Now, I don't want you to feel I don't take you on,
We always take him on because at the end of the day, he does make sense.
Yeah.
He on a higher frequency
Yeah.
too.
So I will call you. I will definitely call you, right? Okay. Nice.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Mr.
Lahocketeer.
Oh God, I'll vex.
Where you vex for?
I hear my two tunes play yesterday, man. I put in my request the day before. One was My Band by Tokyo, and then the other one was One on the Bass by All Stars. Anyhow, I only kidding. I only make it around that part. You understand? But what I want with I hear part of my tune, Don't Leave Me This Way. I wrote that as the introduction yesterday. So that kind of balance now.
Okay.
My tune, remember we got in the independence period, August independence period, and we have a lot of independence calypsos, which are nation building tunes. But my request for today is if we could pull up Lord Bryna, who was the first and original calypso, independent calypso singer of Trinidad and Tobago, Lord Bryna, and his tune was Independence. I was 5 years when Trinidad got independent, 5 years old.
Lord Bryna?
Lord Bryna.
Oh, Bryna.
Bryna.
Okay.
Yeah. Right? And also, if you have, based on time, if you have God Bless Our Nation by a man named Lord Baker, that was the only big hit in Trinidad, and apparently, I don't know where he disappeared. So
Lord who?
Lord Baker.
Okay.
Lord Baker, God Bless Our Nation.
Okay.
But I enjoyed the show, I enjoyed the music yesterday, and I'm fighting up. I say, I have a cell phone in one hand, I have my home phone in the other hand. And I said, oh God. And all I heard is say, let me get a pen.
Nah, yesterday show was rampacked. Yesterday was Panorama, no?
Yeah. It was really excited. So it was kind of sweet and sour for me at the same time.
Oh, Lord.
But the show, that I keep saying, I mean, it's serious. This show needs some additional time, right? Because the show getting exponentially better. Because 20 people, remember Pan again, we play here in Pan for the past 2 years. So that Pan was a kind of revival for people.
Oh, yes.
Right? So I understood that yesterday, and I said, let me give everybody this. I ain't got shoes, I've told you. I have a cell phone in one hand and my home phone in the other hand. But not it. But the show, I am a supporter, I tell you, I am a supporter of this show.
Blessings.
Blessings
I will never
always.
abandon this show because that is a show that brings back the spirit of Trinidad. You know?
All right, Mr. Lahocketeer.
Yeah. So you are still here, right? I hope you don't have to look for no pen. Mr. Robert, let's take care.
Blessings, man. We always appreciate your call.
Yeah, boy.
Thank you so much. Watch now. My spirit has left on a different level when I hear certain people.
A higher frequency.
La Hocketa is one of them.
No, serious, because you know what? Mr. La Hocketa.
Take Andy, and after Andy, we're going to play these requests.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. La Hocketa
Yeah, Andy.
is our D1. Andy, you're connecting, boy. You hear?
Pressure.
Every day that voice getting finer and finer.
We want to hear. You want to hear the dragon voice? Look, tell live. Don't come at that.
Bring on the dragon voice.
Before you get beat. Before you get beat up.
Oi, Pressy!
Lord Father. Lord Father.
Andy, where's Patty? Where's Thomas out?
How much time you going to ask Andy
Every
then?
day you gotta be somewhere.
South.
You're in South. You see the other day, calling me, asking me, tell me he was in
Where
Port
is me by in
He
South?
live in South.
You live in
Nah,
South?
in South. I run away.
Okay.
So what going on?
Well, here what now? I walk in a Chinese place just now. They took a little something. I walk right back out.
Oh, go, she didn't have enough money?
No, didn't have enough money now.
Or it's just
I resigned from eating Chinese food. Period.
Or Chinese food? But
No way. I resigned from that completely. Flying the food.
Chinese food gone up, huh?
It gone up, also flying the food too.
Oh, good. Portion get small.
Yeah.
Way.
Portion get small and again you fly too. I don't want that. Nah.
Oh,
and chicken.
And not the views of the Street 919 FM, please.
Oh, Lord.
This is my view. This is not Precious' view nor Robert's view. Alright?
Yeah.
The other thing, Precious, we have what now? We have to go back to Yam and Dashi, you know.
But I love my provision.
Me myself, but right now, watch me. We got just go onion, garlic, pepper, and you know the coconut milk and stuff, and we good to go. We have a nice meal.
I could eat provision every day. I'm not no rice person either. Every day that's a rice,
And here
rice.
The nice thing about it, we go pinch on a little piece of pork. Stew it down.
You lost some people, right?
Yeah. Like me.
Like alien man.
Robert?
Yeah.
Now, Robert,
What do you eat pork on?
I see you just eat pork.
Oh, you mean?
Fire.
If you do eat pork, you're not Trini.
Yeah, used to.
Oh, and then if I
That's all. Anyway, I want to request a song.
Request your song.
Because I'm feeling wicked. Something from David Rudder. The Chance of a Madman.
Okay. Why you pick that song?
It have some people, that boy, trying to send you mad in this country. You know, but this too shall pass.
Oh, yes.
You know, and in particular, talking about, and I'm going to be real, he might watch my cross eye, but that is all right. My boss this morning, he watched me. Now, he's a type of person I just reach to work before time. So because I asked to leave a little early today, he go watch me and tell me he have to go and pick up his daughter. So what does that have to do with me, sir? That have nothing to do with me getting my time off.
Well, Larry,
so I take
Andy, careful,
he can't do that. If he know it's good for him, because you know who he dealing with, I'll take him to the industrial court because I applied for that. I applied for that 2 weeks before, and last week he didn't give me it. He said by X. I say all right. So now, nah. I take it.
Andy looking like
Locked on and listening.
Yeah. All right, Andy.
Andy looking like you're in the border directly.
Andy like in a union.
Yeah. You're in a union, we. Oh, Lord.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers, a full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee, allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions. Or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-GDOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
At Green Dot, we're making it easier for you with the all-new G-Dot customer portal. Get 24/7 access to your account from all your smart devices. View your account status, see your active services and hardware, view your balance, pay your bills, set up recurring payments, and more. Simply visit gd.tt today and register with your account number and email address to access this service. The all-new G-Dot customer portal. It's just one of the ways Green Dot is making it easier for you. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Get your vaccine. Well. Since I was pitching marbles, the place was good. I went and did some doubles, the place was good. I went by the beach and I watched the skies, it was a paradise. But when COVID touched down that day, and I see the cases start to raise, I tell you, if you don't get vaccinated, it's trouble for the place to be good again. For the place to be good again. For the place to be good again. No more lockdown in Port of Spain. For TNT to be good again. Right? So we could mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. So we could mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. Yo, this is Iwer, George, the big boss of the business. And this is the message from the North Central Regional Health Authority.
When your little one has his first friend, they share hugs, games, and germs as well. He needs to be strong. Protect them with Nestle Clem 1 Plus. Clem 1 Plus contains prebiotics, vitamins, and minerals that contribute to maintain a healthy digestive and immune system, helping them to achieve 100% protection plus nutrition. Nestle Clem 1 Plus. Your love, their future. Clem 1 Plus is not a breast milk substitute from 1 year onward.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Wow. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
No distance can divide us, our hope is what connects us. Though challenges we face, we're still full of resilience. If we believe together, things are gonna get better. We're closer than we've ever been, we will rise up much stronger. Just believe, just believe, just believe, just believe. Yes, we've been down before, and we will rise once more. Just believe, just believe. Just believe. Hope will lead the way. Tomorrow's a brighter day, so just believe.
Believe in the future. Believe in each other, and we will get there. Be mobile. Just believe.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
You! Come here! Hey! Yeah, you! Hey! Here we go! Aye! Here we go! You! Yeah, you! Breathe! You got to breathe!
Welcome back, guys. It's just about 9 minutes past the hour of 3 o'clock. Welcome to the VNR show. My name is Precious alongside
Robert.
Yes, and we are playing that one for Alien Man.
Not Alien Man.
It's not Alien Man.
No.
Oh, no. Sorry.
That was the one with the song like Rowley Jr.
Yeah. Play that one for you. So
gotta give you a name.
I hope you
Give
enjoy
him a name.
it.
Yes. Yeah, you.
Marshall. You notice Marshall here?
Yeah, Marshall here. Marshall ain't going nowhere, no?
Marshall in fly out.
In fly out.
All them soca artists fly out.
And he just in Togo. Relaxing.
And he living his life.
Different.
Well, he given us a taste of his life via Instagram. So we're seeing how Marshall living.
Of course.
Marshall just on a high meditation.
Yeah.
Marshall in his garden.
But is it time when he chose to wind down too, right? He wind down around a time where, you know, the world is in total chaos. And he's just...
But Marshall don't need to fly out tonight, huh?
But even so, I feel...
The amount of money Marshall have.
Well, I would... Apart from the money. Because some people do it for the love. Some people do it for the love and they miss the stage.
Yeah, but...
They miss the adrenaline.
How money man they say it? Love can't full a hungry belly. As much as you love something, if you're making money on it.
Yeah, but you're still making money when you go the pressure.
No, you're saying some people just doing it for the love, but it's not just the love. You had to live, so you had to make the money too.
I feel
but Marshall just on a higher frequency.
Yeah, he understand that now is the time to reflect, and now is the time to just meditate and watch the world and understand the direction that the world is going.
And you was asking me off air about if I think
if normalcy will come back at all.
And I tell you no. Yeah. And you know, everybody, well, most people who's seeing what's going on will say the same thing.
Not everybody.
The world as we know it from before is never to return. People waiting for normalcy.
Yeah.
What normalcy? How it was before?
Yeah. People just thinking they could go and get some, you know, the juice and the juice and just go back in carnival and galavan themselves.
Yeah.
But I don't know, my focus is on the King of Soca. Because, you know, that's his title. Yes? And I find he just rock back, he on a tree meditating, he watching snake, he watching bird. He had to know, he onto something. What do you think?
I think the same thing. Marshall not on this life. But he had an interview and he said that too. He operated on a higher frequency.
Yeah,
remember he said that
on Voice
interview?
Live, Voice Live, yeah.
Guys, hold up on the call, Serena, because I have plenty requests to play here. So let me just play all these requests, and when I come back, we'll take the calls, all right? Somebody requested high frequency. Or Alien Man requested this one.
Yeah, I believe it.
High frequency, so let's play that one.
Weather forecast says nothing but clear skies and good moods, blessings from all around, and that's all we see in the forecast for today.
First thing I do as I rise up is count my blessings. First thing you should do as you rise up is count your blessings. Cause every new day under the sky is a blessing. Yeah. And you're surely blessed if you have life, ain't no guessing. Yo, I want you hear me like the radio. Want you see what I'm saying like a video. Understand me clearer than stereo. Life hard but try to make nothing trouble you. Morning neighbor, voice the dealio. Hope you have a good day and everything is okay. No matter what happen, we not giving up. Plus life too short, so let we live it up. It's all about the highlight. We vibrating on a high frequency. Vibrating on a high energy. Yeah. stressing. Yeah, and the L is no longer a loss, a L is a lesson. It's a no profit in studying people business, so why you investing? What a next man do with his life can't be that interesting. Hey, I want you hear me like the radio. Want you see what I'm saying like a video. Understand me clearer than stereo. Life hard but try to make nothing trouble you. Morning made my voice the Leo. Hope you have a good day and everything is okay. No matter what happen we not giving up. Plus life too short so let we live it up. It's all about the high life. We vibrating on a high frequency. Vibrating on a high energy. Yeah, we coming to your life with a bag of good vibes. Everything is alright. We vibrating on a high. Yeah, step, you know the vibes. We never stop, we never give up. You know the heights. We never bet, we never ease up. Yeah, it's all about the highlight. It's all about the highlight. It's all about the highlight.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world.
You know the vibes.
Street919fm.com.
Respect one another. Learn to live in peace together. Demonstrate it. We could make it by doing the things we've been doing together so long. Things hard, but we do it to spoil one another. Reputation on our way, blabbing your mouth like a mad. It lies to tell like you really hate Trinidad. After all these years united, politicians come with lies, inciting people, dividing people with mischief and a guy. But we could make it, we could make it, you and I, we could make it easy if we try. Side by side we grow up, sharing laughter, sharing teardrops. Through the good times, even the bad times, we come out and support one another all the way. Look how we celebrate the same religious and public holiday. Of course we have disagreements that we must face, but that doesn't mean politicians must bring up race. It's too much hate and racial tension, too much politics of spite. Tell your leaders, preachers and teachers, them rhetoric have to die, 'cause we could make it, we could make it, you and I, we could make it easy, easy if we try. We had the same schooling. Basically, we had same housing. We called each other neighbor, neighbor. Racism never entered our hearts before. Now all of us are like, what are we fighting? Civil war. Where did you learn to treat me with such disregard? And when did you learn polarization is so bad? Those who fan the flames of hatred, they themselves
what in the eye. I said we could make it. We could make it. You and I. We could make it easy if we try. Is poison for the advocators. There's no pardon. To have friends and neighbors become total strangers and calling each other names to cause injury. We allowing them damn politicians to divide and rule. We to abide. Politics of hate is suicide when peaceful coexistence is tested and tried. You say you're facing persecution, no freedom, you jump and cry. No Canadian immigration, deportation, back home you have to fly. And we could make it, we could make it, you and I. We could make it easy if we try.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world, the Street919FM.com.
Like a drop of rain in an ocean, like a drop in the sea. But many, many nations still got alone from we. How we aspire and we achieve. It's so hard to believe the unity that is so unique. It's fantastic, yes, so to speak. It's fantastic, yes, it is. The way how we live as one. In integration, all the nation is second to none. Here the Negroes, the white man, the Chinese, the Indian, we walk together in hand. Wonderland of Calypso, in this wonderland of steel band. God bless our nation. We may never invent a bomb, or on the moon ever land a man. Our population, Trinidadians have set the pace and rule every color, creed and race in this world could find an equal place. So you see, it's fantastic, yes it is, the way how we live as one. In integration, all the nation is second to none. White man, the Chinese, their children, they play together in the sun. In this wonderland of Calypso, in this wonderland of steel band. All I can say is I am so proud. Sing it out, clear and loud. Yes, I'm proud of my people, each and every one of you, for contributing to humanity. And contented beings we always will be. Whenever the stories are said, how Trinidadian live, what the world thought was dead. So you see, it's fantastic, yes it is, the way how we live as one. In integration of...
Ah boy, that's what you call Kaiso, 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 requested music. Lord Baker, God bless our nation. There's a line in the song where he said Chinese and Indians and African children playing together as one. When did that end? With what we're trying to push now. But not everybody taking it in, though, not me. I'm not on that. They're going out to Colin. Colin is saying, people of TNT, there is a food shortage globally. Plus, transportation cost is up 100%. There going and be shortages in this country before the end of the year. Even at this point, if we do agriculture, it's too late. The only thing could save us is to bring back CPEP workers and let them do a farming and agriculture and hope we could get crops before the end of the year. Also, survival techniques in living should be learned now and practice. Live off of nature and not depend on Price Mart and Massy stores. Live the life of nature. And you get a like for that comment. Robert, I want you to pull up the clip to play for the nation who didn't hear it in the 12 o'clock news.
Oh, yes.
Where the president of the Food Distributors Association, Michael Schultz, that, he's saying he's not expecting prices to decrease even after the pandemic. And, he explained that the increase in food prices is worldwide, as we know, and the cost to ship goods into Trinidad and Tobago has exacerbated the prices as we know it. He said the Food Distribution Association, the price to import goods also increased to over $40,000. But don't listen to me. Listen to it coming out of his mouth. The president of the Food Distributors Association, Michael Schultz.
This is caused really and truly by a combination of things. It's not one thing, but it's a combination. Primarily the pandemic and the fact that China has opened up early and the demand for these commodities in China has jumped and they are buying at inflated prices. Import our drink out of Korea. The cost of a container of our drink is $22,000 US. We were paying in September $3,000 US on that container. We now pay $8,000 US per container. In freight alone, we're not seeing a decrease at all. As a matter of fact, because demand is now growing in the US and Europe as they open up, demand for goods coming out of all the producing countries is up.
So you're hearing what's going on, Robert? It's a global thing, so of course it will affect this little island.
Yeah.
So
obvious, right?
If we complaining now of the high cost of food prices,
then what?
In the next couple of months, Lord Father coming down to Christmas. You can eat a piece of ham.
And that's what we keep saying, plant something. At least you will have something, because we don't know how crazy the world gonna get, eh?
I saw a comment just now, scrolling back to look for it, but the person was saying that they live in New York and they have their cucumbers and their tomatoes, and basically they have their little backyard garden. And your backyard garden don't have to be in the back of your yard, it could be right on your kitchen sill with your little cups.
Yeah, we've been saying that.
You understand? So you don't have to have no backyard
garden and no sort of thing.
I mean, if you have it, kudos to you.
Yeah.
But if you don't have it, don't make that an excuse why you can't grow some stuff that you could cook with and use.
You know the blue barrel that we
yes,
have,
I
right?
remember the blue barrel.
You cut that in half, you fill that with some manure, some dirt, and you plant. You put 2 bricks.
Oh, look at here, Glennis. I am in Brooklyn and I have tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplant, and sweet potatoes planted in my backyard.
Yes.
But again, if you don't have the backyard, don't make that be an excuse of why you can't grow your own food to eat, because that is where you come into it.
Yeah.
There's going to come a time where if you're not growing your own food, you remember we played a clip here in the news, I think it was last week, where the Supermarket Association president said it coming to, if Trinidad want to continue to eat, you had to grow your own food.
You see?
Telling you.
One of our first programs was about that. One of our first programs was about that. So buy your barrel, cut it in half, fill it with soil, your manure, your dirt, put down something. Now, do not just plant seasoning. You cannot eat seasoning and sustain yourself. Chuck a potato and or something in the soil, you know. So when you boil that, you could fill yourself. Yeah, provision. You know, because we have when we say planting, people start to plant the shadow benny.
Shadow benny going wild all over. It tastes like wild grass.
They're planting extra. They're planting save. They can't eat that.
That is
seasoning. Come on.
Let's take some pause, huh?
Yeah, time coming is for ground provision. Let's go.
Well, a good thing I like my ground provision. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, precious. Good afternoon.
Blessings.
Blessings.
And good afternoon to the gentleman there. You know, I've been listening to it long before I want to call you. But I hear say one thing this morning, I know you're on point. That means you're looking on. You say society will never get back to normal. I hope the young people out the road could understand what you just tell them. You understand me?
Yeah, man.
It will never get back to normal. So all who believe that this thing is going to get back to normal, it have not such thing as normality again. The world is changing. The world is changing rapidly. And whether we like it or not, they're going to be no more normal. So things that we used to do before will never happen again. And the young people, I'm warning you out there, put down a gun, try to farm unity, try to get into agriculture, try to feed your own self, because you see, who can't feed themselves, we're going to be in problem. If you notice nowadays, police is killing you like flies, and government is not doing nothing about it, because guess what? Government understand the trend. We have to get rid of some, by some means, somehow. They're not going to come out and tell the young people the truth. They have no time to feed you in jail. They have no time for carrying from the court, because you're wasting them time, because when you come out, you do the same thing over and over. So the only way out is to eliminate you. So young youth out there, I'm asking you, please, look at each other, try to love each other, try to love your neighbor as the Bible says, as your neighbor, as your brother, your sister. Try not to eat. Try to make sure whatever you have, you can share it amongst each other. So when he have, he can share amongst you. Because don't expect society is going to get back to normal. It's going to be more and more pressure. If you're looking for the past few years, if you notice, nothing is getting better. Because we was just in 2018, and we all thought we having financial crisis. Now we have medical crisis, and we are getting deeper and deeper. If you look around the world today, you will see what's happening out there in Greece, in Europe. Firestorm. We ever hear about firestorm? You understand my precious? When we ever hear about firestorm, we hear about hurricane, rain, weather, rain. No, we hear about fire coming like it raining from the heaven and the earth. Fire blazing where no grass no grow. Can you imagine fire blazing where no grass growing?
And they say the fire creating its own weather pattern and all kinds of things.
Pattern, and I'm trying to explain to young people, the time is not for it. Don't get yourself caught up in Babylon world, because I already told you, it's only the fittest of the fittest will survive. And Jesus don't want no weak man in his camp. He wants solid men stand up with dignity and strength to deal with what is going to affect us in the long run. No opposition, no parliamentarian can't help with. They only
say it again.
Huh?
Say it again.
No politician, no opposition, no government can't help them youth and them. So only backing up the wrong tree. They are fighting for their own straw. And also are fighting with them, only fighting to save their own self from themselves. Because it's not what is going on, but they cannot come out and talk the truth. Face the fact. Revelation is fulfilling, And if you don't want to watch what's going on in real life, it could fill in day by day. Look in the outside world. Just yesterday, the man who they claim Dr. Fauci have convicted himself and 2 popular TV stations where he tells the American people the virus is renewing itself and expanding to something else. They ask him, why you make us spend so much million pound vaccine? The whole idea is to bankrupt a lot of country into vaccination and knowing that going to help you. Because the virus is mimicking itself from one bacteria to a next bacteria. So when you feel this one over, it turns into something else. You have to carry on its journey.
It's very serious. When you feel this, yeah.
For 2 billion people, and it needs 2 billion people. The Bible tells us in this time, 1/3 of the population will vacate off the earth. You don't know if you are in the list of the 1/3. None of us don't know when it's our turn next for this virus to get out of here. So no politicians can save we. They are fighting to save oneself right now.
Come on, Benjamin. Preach.
If I look at them say, by the way to heaven, they by the way to heaven right now, I'm going to leave you here.
But it's true.
Yeah, Benjamin, you're bringing it out, you know.
But I'm telling them, I've been warning these people.
Yes.
They're going to change.
And I'm sure you don't want to call in you Benjamin.
Hey, big man, let me give you an example. You remember 9/11?
Mm-hmm.
You remember what happened after 9/11?
Mm-hmm.
All the passport, the birth paper, with identity was changed. Everything gone digital.
Yeah,
it was a whole plan to get everything in one system. It finally reached.
Come on now.
It didn't get it to war.
Everybody feel like they just drink a juice and it coming back normal. Everybody want to drink the juice and it go come back normal. No.
Yeah, you drink what juice and come back normal. You have nothing coming back normal. You have not something
no, but see, as we know it, dead and gone.
Yeah, the churn coming up now. Them don't know nothing, you know. Them not going to know nothing about our history.
Those are the people we have to be sorry for because they don't know nothing. They have the slightest clue what's going on because guess what? We're bombarding them through social media. And social media control them.
Paula, you raised my paws when you said that.
No, there's Benjamin.
You raised my paws when you said that. I was watching a news on ABC where plastic surgeons saying they have clients coming in with their parents as young as 13 and 14 years want to look like the Instagram filter.
Yeah.
Because they're on their phone so much filtering up that's how they want to look now.
Right now. That's why a lot of things happening to us right now because we are changing.
I'm telling
you. Remember the God of yesterday is the same God today. But we don't understand. We want to change everything. So since you want to change everything, you're going to something to do. Look at these days of fighting. You want to say, look at English. Because when you want to change e-law, I'm bringing phone law. I keep telling people today, the way they use them think today is Jesus Christ should come now to heaven and come down and they will tell him go back. We ain't ready for you yet. They will say come too early. They come to spoil my fete.
It was like the scripture where the guy was telling Christ in the Bible, he said, let me go and bury my father first. And Christ told him, let the dead bury the dead. You hear?
Yeah.
All right, Kola, thanks so much. You bring us some revelation.
You guys go and hold it strong and go and educate the masses because the masses not educating.
Come on.
Blessings. Wow. Said a lot there. Look. Somebody saying the caller is quite correct.
Yes.
The programming the younger generation coming up now, them would know nothing of what we know.
Oh no. There's revelation. We don't know.
These phones that they have in their hand programming them through social media.
Watch now. Children going out. You have some children going to bed 3 o'clock in the morning because why? They're on the phone. They're on the tablet. They're on the computer.
They know more than you than you think.
You're making joke. It's a new normal. It's really a new normal.
Hands at times. I saw that on the news Saturday.
Yeah.
And I was like, but what madness is this? Children, they're so accustomed with the filtered pictures. When they look at their real face in a real mirror and they look at these filtered pictures, they want to look like the filtered pictures. So they're seeking plastic surgery.
Yes.
To look so in real.
Let me make the statement as it came to my head. The new normal is not wearing any mass social distancing and things of that nature. The new normal is the change of the times. And when I mean the change of the times, the whole atmosphere is changing. You could see it. Fire all over. Storm all over.
That you never known for them things.
Hey, I'm asked before I start to preach.
We want to play a song from
Orlando.
Oh gosh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Premiere.
We want to premiere a brand new song from Orlando Octave, as the guy called and was talking about a revelation coming to pass.
Yeah.
And you know, when I saw this one somebody posted it on Facebook and they said the most woke
artist
in Trinidad right now.
Facts.
I ain't watch it yet.
Nah,
I ain't hear the song yet.
He onto something.
So we're gonna take it in together. Brand new Orlando Octave. It's called Revelation. Let's take it in. There's a video, so go up on Facebook and YouTube and take in the video.
Oh, yeah. Revelation. Prepare for them food shortage. Ask about them seed bank storage. Social media, what a distraction with them demonic forces. Tell me who them sources. What's the ingredients of them sauces? Give your prime ministers and religious leaders, find out who them bosses. Oh, them full of funny, now make the 1% them the PR. Tell your elect but you can't select. Watch the options them keep giving you. Who get the contracts? The one with contacts. Poor people get less money with more tax. Open your eyes and see who are the real enemies. Women they are in this jungle still. Some rich and some poor still. All the money with them have that can't buy salvation. And they are in this struggle out for the battlefield. Oh, yeah, no, man fed up with oppression. Man start jump for me, how me know. Man I call for you, how me know. Got to detach on the system. Self-sufficient man farm. So I've got to take myself away. What control we mentally. Make microchip enter it. Stop your income when your food done. You're going to give in eventually. Remember, prayer without works is dead. God help those who help themselves. Not put them faith in our riches and wealth. Ignore them health and still end up in a hell. Man turn Judas, girl turn Jezebel. So the man go marrow. Enough of them blind follow. See them today, you not see them tomorrow. Pastors extorting the masses. Politicians knocking champagne glasses. And one like the smarties. To them off them passes. The people are go perish for lack of knowledge. But when they are in this jungle still. Some rich and some poor still. All the money with them have that can't buy salvation. When they are in this struggle out for the battlefield. Oh, yeah, no, man fed up with oppression. Man start jump for me, how me know. Man I call for you, how me know. Got to detach on the system. Self-sufficient man farm. So I've got to take myself away. I've got to take myself away. Prepare for them food shortage. Ask about them seed bank storage. Social media, what a distraction with them demonic forces.
Wow, Orlando, you come real good with that one. Brand new Orlando Octave is called Revelation.
Yes. Wow.
He said prepare for the food shortage.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bible say that?
Yeah.
You would have money and no food to buy.
No food. Famine. Pestilences.
That's what he said. Go back to your farming. Somebody saying this is what the youths need, more conscious music content on the airwaves. Cleta saying beautiful Orlando. Andy saying real life thing.
Yes. What's that again?
Andy
Real
saying
or no?
speak brother, real words in a song.
Yes.
And he even touched on the social media.
Yeah, what are distraction with all
Somebody
them
said,
demon
Truth
forces?
Robert, when you said all the winding idea up,
Yeah.
somebody said, Truth Robert, I have seen that with my niece in the US.
Yes, my niece as well. I had to, I had to talk to my brother and let him know, no. Let them go to sleep early. Yes.
Monitor what they're watching on these
yes.
phones. And these WhatsApp groups.
I
have a friend on Facebook who said she had to pull her 12-year-old daughter out of WhatsApp group because she said the kind of conversations they must have in WhatsApp group.
But it's all kind of thing on the social media, no.
So when you think them don't know nothing, you see them WhatsApp group.
And let me show you something, Precious. You will go on the internet to watch movies. I don't know how much people is watching movies out here on the internet. When you go on the sites, you will have some pop-ups just popping up. You ever get that?
Yeah.
Just so.
Yeah.
Just so you invited me to watch something that go and hurt my eye. You hear? That go and hurt my eye. I come here to watch. Games, I come here to watch Tom and Jerry. Imagine I go on the Facebook to watch Tom and Jerry, but something pop up. And next thing pop up
on the apps you're downloading.
Come on.
And the kind of thing, the kind of what you call it, the pop-ups.
Yeah.
I see one the other day.
Yeah.
Woman flinging off clothes.
Yes.
All kind of thing just popping up on the YouTube. You ain't go to watch that.
So we are adults. What's going on with the children?
And next thing again, I can't take as we talking that now. We only have 15 more minutes. You're watching a show. Nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
They drop it in.
Yeah.
Two man kissing. The show had nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do.
The show didn't call for that kind of scene. All they dropping them thing to program people mind to be a certain way.
Yes. If you watch the new Cinderella, right? Go and watch the Thriller.
You have a new Cinderella?
Yeah. Go and watch the Thriller. I don't want to see no more. Go and watch the Thriller.
Now the other day we see an article come out, Robin come out as gay.
Yeah, Robin come out.
Now we cartoon characters now.
So what is going on with the what are they really trying to do our children? What are they trying to do? No. Let me be real. And I vex we only have you know, but
not much time. And look, and is the Jamaican who call and with the
Benjamin.
So upset. You could hear the passion in his
Benjamin,
voice, man.
Bring it out, man.
Andy saying, oh gosh, wait. Andy saying I had to pull my sis is 12 and I had to pull my sis out of them group.
Yes.
Them WhatsApp group and them children and them in and having conversation and watch now when they done the conversation I think they deleting it, you know.
Yeah.
So when you go through their phone now and check their phone, conversation delete, you know.
Well, listen now. You could send a picture now on WhatsApp. And when that person open it and see it the first time,
it disappearing.
That's a new...
Hip chick saying they're rearranging the truth.
Oh, yes. That is it. That is it.
Wow.
They're rearranging the truth. And why it is in this time that happening. And let me tell you, at its height. So I'll be real, according to pressure, I'll be real. If you don't believe in the scriptures, as it says, sad be a portion.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in the scripture right now, and you're seeing because the scripture is it says it is written for our learning. So when we read and we learn and we dissect, we're supposed to know the time we in.
Look, Janet saying it's just the beginning of sorrows.
Oh, yes.
So just imagine what's behind. And as we saying that, you know about, we done a COVID to deal with and set that more things just keep on dropping on you.
Famine.
If you don't protect your mental health, you go mad.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Precious, good afternoon to you, my dear.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Robert. Good afternoon to you. It's rainy night.
It's a rainy night.
Precious, I'm to both of you all. What you said is totally true. I like what you just said a while ago. That's when you want to say come out?
Yeah, Orlando Octave Revelation.
Yes. yes. Precious, what you're saying is totally true. You got to monitor your children, honestly. Because Precious, right now, this phone and the on right now, Precious, they learn so many different things. And what you're saying is true. They just want to delete it. You understand me?
Yeah.
They know to delete when they don't send the thing.
Precious, I have a grandson and a granddaughter. I remember they will on the cycle, because of this sickness right now, they kind of slow down. And I remember my grandson used to cycle with him also too. And he told me, Granny, my daddy said he's going to stop me from cycling because you have to focus non-school now. Yes, and he telling me, my grandson telling me, if I could call his father and ask his father not to stop it. Why I told him, I cannot have done that. So father said so, and that is so. You understand me? Even my granddaughter called me too. He wanted to put me in my bed at 7 o'clock and turn off the television next morning. And I would not, if your father said that, Precious, Robert, that is it. I would not do that. You understand me? As I would encourage us at all. But I wanted to play some information. If you can get a play today, you go play tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
Conditional Love by Jokyo.
Yeah. We will line up that tomorrow, man. But tomorrow is my ride.
Okay. Well, I'm going to watch the weather out there.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks so much.
Blessings. Have a good afternoon. Welcome.
Okay.
Oh. Hello?
Well, I had to come back in after the Jamaican call then. Google how does make a microchip. I tell you that already, Roberto, and I ain't think you do it. And tell me if that human fiber optic, it is understood that is alien technology, the microchip, because he made that leap from dialing phone and them big tube and them big back TV to the microprocessors and thing. He made a huge jump and nobody don't know how that huge leap took place.
Yeah, alien man, they take away with big back TV and they get with smart TV. You never have a conversation in your living room, and then when you go on your phone and popping up at the same thing you just talking about.
Right. So it's all, and like I told already before, the frequencies that you're picking up on your phone, the end result, that in the atmosphere, you understand? The whole thing about it is to keep the human being resonating at a very low frequency. Why you think that, all right, in Canada, there was burning down church, it hardly make media. There was one of the officials said, burn them all, was burning down church cattle because they find more bodies of little children. Those are the natives. Those are the spiritual people, the descendants of spiritually aware people. Do you know that the Native Americans could have just beat a drum or hold a cymbal up to the sky and it's rain falling? What happened? It is imperative that we do not rediscover that our understanding of nature and our connection with spirituality. You see, it's a whole deep story, Mr. Robert.
No, I would tell us something earlier, man. Here, man.
Yo.
I was here when Aisha had her show and she addressed you, right?
Yes.
And everything you could talk on the airways. Certain things we may say, right? Or certain understanding we may have. Remember, the Bible says, milk for sucklings and meat for those who understand, yes?
I understand.
So sometimes I may just, laugh it off, but I understand the frequency.
That's have fun,
Yeah.
That's what the only program is all about, A break from the negative politics and people really enjoying all the program, partner. So what I'm trying to say now, you are fed up of, I'm going to close now. I'm fed up of the frightening thing, boy. There's an other side to human existence. And this, I'm talking about on the other side, all the revelations and all the negativity and look out for this and all they go and starve to death and all it. There is an other side, and that is what I just be trying to explain. And it's simple and it is free. Just before I close, when you close your eyes, that is not darkness. That is the speed of your consciousness rushing past your understanding. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because all things are created equal. Whether a person blind, whether a person crippled, whether a person thing, there is a high value that God has given to even a grain of dust that we must discover. And all we're talking about there, infecting the children with a sort of negativity and all that kind of thing, is to prevent you, us, the human race, because we are an envied species. We have been envied for all the deepest history, and we are a persecuted race. If you understand, on planet Terra, that is the name of Earth anyway, we are persecuted, and there's not a philosophy with all the persecution of the human race, but we must discover ourselves. However, that is a personal journey, but, along the way, I'll try to chuck in, at the risk of people saying, I'm talking ship in it, I'll just try to chuck in what we should be understanding.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Don't worry, I'll call you.
I'll
call you, Alien, man. We'll have a nice conversation.
We have some voice note to clear before we
Yeah, let me just touch base on this voice note there.
Good afternoon, Precious and Robert. Tobago in the house here. I love how that gentleman spoke, and what he said is so true. We make Facebook and Twitter and Instagram rule our life. Some of us, not all. You understand? We make it rule over our life, and we using it for negative thing and not positive, and not positivity. And you feeling that the youths of today don't know nothing? They know they're just playing dumb. They just, we saying here they don't know nothing because we like to shelter them. But we have to let them face the fact because they know more than we. Have a deep conversation with our youth on life, and you will see they know more life than me and you. Right? And it's we, the adults, are to teach the younger ones the right path in life and teaching them our history and where we came from and where we would like to be. You understand? We only letting social media rule their life. That is what we do. And I thank that caller for saying what he said of them, the vaccines and all these things. And these are the things that people not getting into to listen how this thing going. So Precious and Robert are locked on and listening. Now let me home safe.
Thank you so much. So guys, as we wrap things up, I got to share some information with you guys. Remember, Valley Optical's 13 branches are now fully open to provide expert eye care services to you. So if you need to book an appointment, you need to do so by calling 225-4865 or toll-free 800-2020. Remember, Valley Optical, caring for your eyes. And if you're looking for hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pet and pet supplies, even gravel and sand, you need to check out Johnny Q Hardware for all those stuff and so much more, including Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries starting from $488. Johnny Q Hardware located at number 59 Peter Avenue in Woodbrook, and the new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall Tobago. That's off the Claude Noel Highway. Give them a call at 63 Tools. Also, you need to go on the mobile app on your phone and download the My Digicel app. That way you can use your Visa debit card to pay your Digicel Plus, your mobile bill, to top up or purchase a plan. And for those of you suffering from joint pain, you need to be getting the same great results, same as Karen Pollard, Dwayne Bravo, Lendl Simmons, and Rad Emmerich, even Raymond Ramnarayan and Ravi B. Yes, they have all been using Omega XL for joint pain and getting great results. So you go pick up a bottle of Omega XL right now at all leading pharmacies or call Great Health Limited at 225-0410. And remember, so live long and stay strong with Omega XL. So guys, want to thank you as always for staying with us and having a wonderful program with us, because you're so much a part of how the direction of this show goes. And we want to thank you so much for calling and making your contributions. We love you guys. Remember to be safe. COVID is not going anywhere. It's still around. No matter of fact, it seems like every month is a new variant coming out. So we had to fight harder against this thing, yeah?
And
Any
pray.
closing words?
Pray. That's all, TNT.
Yeah, so guys, we want to leave you with the Orlando Octave again, Revelation, all right? So Aisha Wells, she's up next from 4 to 7.
Yeah.
We have the news coming up at 4 as well, so y'all keep it locked, all right?
Come on.
for them food shortage. Ask about them seed bank storage. Social media, what a distraction with them demonic forces. Tell me who them sources. What's the ingredients of them sauces? Give your prime ministers and religious leaders, find out who them bosses. Oh, them full of money, now make the 1% them the Tell your elect, but you can't select. Watch the options them keep giving you. Who get the contracts? The one with contacts. Poor people get less money with more tax. Open your eyes and see when the real enemies. Women they are in this jungle still. Some rich and some poor still. All the money with them have that can't buy salvation. When they are in this struggle, out for the battlefield. Oh, yeah, no, man fed up with oppression. Man stand up for me, I know. Man I call for you, I know. Got to detach on the system. Self-sufficient man farm. So I've got to take myself away. What control we mentally. Make my chip enter with. Stop your income when your food done. You're going giving eventually. Remember, prayer without works is dead. God help those who help themselves. Not put them faith in our riches and wealth. Ignore them health and still end up in a hell. Man turn Judas, skeleton Jezebel. So the man go marrow. Enough of them blind follow. See them today, you don't see them tomorrow. Pastors extorting the masses. Politician knocking champagne glasses. And one like the smarties. And to them have them passes. The people are gonna perish for lack of knowledge. But they are in this jungle still. Some rich and some poor still. All the money with them have that can't buy salvation. But they are in this struggle. Out on the battlefield. Oh, yeah, no, man fed up with oppression. Man stand up for me, I know. Man I call for you, I know. Got to detach on the system. Self-sufficient man farm. So I've got to take myself away. I've got to take myself away. Prepare for them food shortage. Ask about them seed bank storage. Social media, what a distraction with them demonic forces.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world, the Street919FM.com.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 4 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, the inoculation rollout details for children are to be given tomorrow as the nation's schools prepare to physically reopen next month. The National Flour Mills says they are unable to keep flour prices stable despite global higher wheat prices. News outside of Trinidad and Tobago, power outages hit Dominican Republic as a tropical storm Fred weakens. And now the news in detail. Education Minister Nyan Gatsby-Dolly says the ministry would be in touch with the principals and the public tomorrow with details of the inoculation rollout for secondary school students aged 12 and over. Gatsby-Dolly says the ministry is happy that children in Trinidad and Tobago now join adults in having access to getting inoculated. This morning, 370 doses of the WHO-approved Pfizer shot arrived into the country. It's the only shot approved to be given to children 12 years and older. National Flour Mills says it has been able to keep its flour prices stable
despite higher global wheat prices. In a report, the state-owned company said the average price of wheat rose from US $5.49 per bushel in 2020 to US $7.27 in 2021. It said that sales and distribution, which includes promotion, packaging, warehousing, storage, and delivery, also went up from 17 million to 19 million. While the National Flour Mill's profits were declining, the retail price of flour remained the same. According to the Ministry of Trade's report on supermarket prices, there was even a slight reduction. In April, a 10 kg bag of flour ranged from between $73.30 and $77.50. In July, the prices ranged between $57 and $59.99. A 2 kg bag of prepackaged flour went for between $12.95 and $14.25 in April, but dropped to between $11.95 and $13.99 in July. The National Flour Mill's CEO, Ian Mitchell, said the company was doing everything it can to keep the price points at a level reasonable to the consumer at whatever cost. News outside of Trinidad and Tobago now. Tropical storm Fred swept into the Dominican Republic on Wednesday, then weakened to a tropical depression after nightfall, while dumping heavy rains that forecasters warned could cause dangerous flooding and mudslides there and in neighboring Haiti. Some 300,000 customers were without power in the Dominican Republic, and more than 500,000 were affected by swollen rivers that forced part of the aqueduct system to shut down, government officials reported. After a quiet month of no named storms in the region, Fred became the sixth of the Atlantic hurricane season late Tuesday as it moved past the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico on a forecasted track that would carry it towards Florida over the weekend. Government crews with megaphones walked through impoverished neighborhoods in the Dominican capital of Santo Domingo ahead of the storm, urging those in low-lying areas to evacuate. Hours later, the government reported flooding in one courthouse. Tropical storm warnings were discontinued in the U.S. territories after pelting the islands with rain, leaving some 13,000 customers without power in Puerto Rico. Fred was centered 105 kilometers southwest of the Great Inagua Islands on Thursday morning and moving west-northwest at 16 miles per hour, the U.S. National Hurricane Center said. It had maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour. Forecasters said Fred would not strengthen much as it moved across the southeastern Bahamas on Thursday, then move along or just north of eastern and central Cuba later in the day and on Friday, and be near the Florida Keys and South Florida on Saturday. A slow strengthening was expected Friday and into the weekend. People in Florida were urged to monitor updates. And that was the 4 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. Recapping the headlines, the inoculation rollout details for children are to be given tomorrow as the nation's schools prepare to physically reopen next month. The National Flour Mill says it is able to keep flour prices stable despite global higher wheat prices. And news outside of Trinidad and Tobago, power outages hit Dominican Republic as Tropical Storm Fred weakens. Do enjoy your afternoon and continue to be safe. I am Vanessa Thomas. Aisha Wells, she's up next.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
Good afternoon. We announce the passing of Roger Thompson, who died on Saturday, 7th of August at the age of 54. He was the son of Augustus and Camina Thompson, both deceased, husband of Denise Mitchell Thompson, father of Jewel Thompson, stepfather of 5, brother of Margaret, Eva, Cordell, Bernadette deceased, Charles, Anthony, Jacqueline, and Richard, nephew of many, uncle of many, friend of many. The funeral service for the late Roger Thompson takes place on Friday the 13th of August at the Simpsons Memorial Limited Funeral Home located at number 63 Eastern Main Road in Laventille at 10 a.m. Then it's on to the Tunapuna Cemetery. For more information, you can contact 623-8688.
The official station that defends the nation.
Experiencing loss of vision? Or are your glasses broken? At Value Optical, we're open, and we're here to help. You can have your urgent eyeglasses in 3 days with packages starting at $695. When you visit us, be mindful of the 3 W's. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance. Please call us toll-free 800-2020 for expert advice on your vision needs or to book your appointment. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Get your vaccine. Well. Since I was pitching marbles, the place was good. I went and did some doubles, the place was good. I went by the beach and I watched the skies, it was a paradise. But when COVID touched down that day, and I see the cases start to raise, I tell you, if you don't get vaccinated, it's trouble for the place to be good again. For the place to be good again. For the place to be good again. No more lockdown in Port of Spain. For TNT to be good again. Right? So we could mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. So we could mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. Yo, this is Iwer, George, the big boss of the business. And this is the message from the North Central Regional Health Authority.
From the moment you first crossed eyes.
It's a girl.
To their very first bowl of cereal. Open wide. Going into parenthood means nourishing your little one to reach their fullest potential. With Nestum Nature's Selections infant cereals, give 30% more whole grain with 15 vitamins and minerals, including iron, all with no added sugar. Nature's Selection. Give your baby the best. Nestum, from 6 months onwards.
Tune into the street 91.9 FM
Every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in.
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
For them food shortage.
The Street 91.9 FM brings you today's tips to improve your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is a never-ending endeavor that needs to be prioritized. As you work on improving your financial literacy, it's important to continue your momentum. Here are your tips. Invest early and often. This is something that I wish I had been taught earlier. The sooner you invest, assuming you do not have any high risk or high interest debts, the better it will be for your long-term plan. Thanks to the power of compound interest, years to retire, in other words, the amount of time you are invested in can be the one single greatest factor for your retirement plan. In fact, it can be the difference of hundreds of thousands of dollars by the time you retire, depending on when you get started. That was your financial tip brought to you by the Street 91.9 FM.
Oh, you be crying to the nation. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, don't call you, nobody be born. And them look out now. Them say 2012, the world is gonna end. What are we doing? Can it be stopped? Hey, it's not a strategy to rule entirely. But more say, none of them can stop the time. Mountains may be steep, rivers may be deep. Just take your time, we will cross with faith in us. As long as the sun shines, there's hope for mankind. We will survive, yeah. Save the world, save the people. You're more than ever humanity needs you. Save the world, save the people. Yeah, I hope that this message will reach you. Them find what up and notes, the hurt I got destroy soon. If you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance to do them dividends. Repatriate before it's too late. Mama Africa with open gates, with open arms. Welcome one and all. Save the world, save the people. John, more than ever now that we need you. Save the world, save the people. John, I hope that this message will reach you. Millions dying every day. Hey. Millions crying every day. Hey. Among us, starvation, disease upon the land. Yeah, we need you now, more than forever. John, more than ever now that we need you. Save the world, save the people.
off by saying a very special good afternoon to you, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Happy Thursday to each and every one of you locking me down right now via the World Wide Web. Whether you're locking me down right now on YouTube like Benjamin TT Paid Fighter. Good afternoon to you, to Craig Wells. Blessed afternoon to Barbara Silly. Sean Wharton, same dude, 1979, Elijah, Claudette Alexander, Margaret Bartholomew. Blessed afternoon, guys. Good afternoon to my Facebookers right now. Those of you locking me down on Facebook. Ruthvin, how are you? Clitia, Innes, Elliot, Allison, Boyce, Christine, good afternoon to you. Marcelin, Ned, the entire Facebook crew. Remember, when you get in, like the video and share the live. So much to discuss today. Remember, today is Thursday. We have Lend Capital certificates coming in a short. In the meanwhile, I want to share something with you guys. I'm going to share something with you guys. You need to get on Facebook and YouTube, of course, to see the video, okay?
Message will reach you. Them find what happened more. The hurt I got destroy soon. If Titan VCD VCD 5-star done. Hey Roots, where you find the one there? It love work. What you mean? For real? Oh yeah. Them daughter, them stink and daughter.
So while the world is in a pandemic, Trinidad and Tobago right now is Jab Mass taking place right now on the island of Grenada. Funny enough, Grenadians have come out in their numbers to celebrate Carnival, even though the government of Grenada advised its citizens about doing so. They said the only jab they are aware of, or the only jab they intend to take, is jab. Take a look at this video happening right now in Grenada. It is some serious times we're living in. They really do business. Yeah? Take it in.
Selector, play me the rhythm. Start jumping. Oh, yeah. Selector, stop. I'm planning to stop since soca and go and live in Grenada. Start to sing some jam songs. Eat lamb and drink my rum. Every night I lie down in the bed. I jam singing in my head. Say alio.
Happening in Grenada as we speak, it is Jab Match.
Stop. Hold it from there. Move. 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 Oh yeah. Juve morning when we start to jam and we say Carnival again. A black like Tara and I don't give a damn. Because Carnival again. From the time they see my face, the people know it's Carnival.
This is not 2019, this is happening in Jamaica today. Not Jamaica, my bad. It's happening in Grenada today, right now.
I look for a jab girl and start to eat jab fowl. Every night I lie down in my bed, I jab singing in my head, saying all you. Trini people I said, oh yeah.
Come back to me, guys. Listen, it is mass in Grenada as we speak. Grenadians are saying the only jab they intend to take is jab mass. Oh, you're laughing at Grenadians, they really don't care. Grenadians are taken to the streets in their thousands. It is carnival in Grenada. The police ain't doing nothing. The army can't do them nothing. The government has lost control of the situation. Take me over to this one. Take me over.
They want to fight me down. I say I go stop in soca and go and live in Grenada. I live like a jump king. Play music on pitch all tin. Every night I lay down in my bed. I jump singing in my head. Saying allo, allo, allo. Trini people I say, oh yeah, oh, ay, ay, ay. Oh yeah, oh. Stop. Go away from me. Move. 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 Oh yeah, oh. Ay, ay, ay. Oh yeah, oh. It's me, Iwer George, a big man in the business again. Oh Lord. All you come in the jump. Selector, play me a diesel rhythm. Make it sound like an oil joint. Stop jumping.
It is carnival in Grenada, people. The Grenadians are rebelling by way of carnival. Could you believe this? They say the only job they know is jab. It is chaos in Grenada. Talking about every parish in Grenada, eh? And it's the chant they chanting to, eh? They cussing them and no sting they cussing the government while they jump in. Put them back the video, carry them back to the video.
All the Iwer George fans, put your two on in the air.
Police have lost control of the situation. I'm going to the phone line. They're playing mass in Grenada. The government is powerless. Had their very own Monday and Tuesday. These videos are 2 days old. Grenada took their own Monday and Tuesday mass. How you doing? The lines are open. I want to get the posse coming down the hill. Dicey one. Robert, carry me back to that video now, please.
Selector, play that diesel rhythm.
I want all you to see the magnitude of the crowd.
Stop jumping. Keep jumping. Keep on jumping. Hand in the air. Stop jumping. If you know they rub me last year, put your two on in the air. Jump and I see. Jump and I see. Jump and I see. And we come back and get on back. Put your flag up everywhere. Jump and I see. Oh, na na na. We never fell down the stadium. But
magnitude coming down the hill of wall. You catch that one, I keep replaying it.
Fans, put your one in the air. Chombalasi, chombalasi, chombalasi. Hey, all the jab, massive, put your flag up everywhere now. Chombalasi, oh na na na. Everybody know I'm the man, na na na. They take away my 2 million. Well, tell them, well, jab music inside your brain. Man, these are rhythms. Make it sound like an oil joint.
Grenadians said they have had enough. They're not taking no damn jab. The only jab they know is jab.
Keep on jumping. Hand in the air. Start jumping. If you know they robbed me last year, put your 2 on in the air. Chombalasi, chombalasi, chombalasi. Hey, and we come back and get on back. Put your flag up everywhere. Chombalasi. Oh, na na na. We never fell down the stadium.
What catch me with this that had children in the crowd, you know? Listen, it's police taking off their uniform and jumping in the barn, you know. You not seeing this or what?
Fans, put your 2 on in the air. Chombalasi, chombalasi, chombalasi. Hey, all the jab, massive, put your flag up everywhere now. Chombalasi. Everybody know I'm the man. They take away my 2 million. Well, tell them, well, jab, music inside your brain.
All right, guys, the lines are open. Grenadians are a special group of people. Man, I thought Trinidadians was different. Grenadians only take the cake. Let we go. People suspecting it may have a similar effect in Trinidad if they cancel Carnival. What says thou? Let's go. By lie, the fete look nice, eh? Even though, listen, though, I've been real, the fete look nice. You could see COVID jumping in the band, but the fete look nice. The fete look nice to watch from far. You could tell COVID in that band. What coming down Laventille Hill with all that mud and paint, it look nice. It look nice, but you could tell COVID jumping in that band. Let me go straight to the phone lines and not sticking.
Stop jumping. Keep jumping. Keep on jumping. Hand in the air. Start jumping. If you know they robbed me last year, put your...
Let's go. Caller, you live. Not there at all. Caller, you live. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to my sister Aisha.
Brother Sterling, would you have jumped in the band?
Andrew.
Hey, Brother Andrew, would you have jumped up in the band?
That's my band. That is my band.
That your band, Andrew?
Yeah, that's my band. Nobody put in nothing in me just and I don't know what it is. I get clips where they show that melting human flesh. I send it down the sewer, and they're taking the water and feeding plants with it, using it for urea. You understand? And these are serious things. They're not doing these things on the news, international news. They're hiding them and say these are people who have COVID, who die from it. So them playing with people's lives, it's Satan at work in the world. I don't care what people say. He is at work. Take all who you want to go with. God stiffen.
Thank you. Take me off of YouTube one time. Don't even wait. All you head over to Facebook right now. All my YouTubers, head over to Facebook. let me end the stream one time. I ain't taking no chance. All ain't gonna shut me down. We done getting on Wasila. We continue. Head over to YouTube. Those